How does specific performance affect real estate contracts? Have you ever wondered what happens when a real estate contract is not honored? Today, we will discuss how specific performance plays a role in real estate contracts and why it matters. Specific performance is a legal remedy that requires a party to fulfill their obligations under a contract. This means that instead of just paying money for breaking the agreement, they must actually complete the terms as promised. In real estate, this concept is especially important. Each property is unique, so simply offering money may not truly compensate for a breach. For example, if a seller decides not to go through with a sale after signing a purchase agreement, the buyer can ask a court to enforce specific performance. This would compel the seller to transfer ownership of the property as originally agreed. On the flip side, if a buyer tries to back out of a deal, the seller can also seek specific performance to make the buyer complete the purchase. However, there are specific conditions that must be met for this remedy to apply. First, the contract must be valid and enforceable. Second, the property in question must be unique. Third, monetary damages must not be enough to make the non-breaching party whole. Lastly, the party asking for specific performance must be ready, willing, and able to fulfill their part of the contract. From a negotiation and closing standpoint, knowing about specific performance is essential. It acts as a strong tool to enforce contracts and helps reduce the chances of someone walking away from their commitments. Real estate professionals can use this knowledge to guide clients on the importance of honoring contracts and the potential legal consequences of not doing so. When pursuing specific performance, it is common to file a lis pendens. This is a public notice that indicates there is a lawsuit related to the property. It prevents the seller from transferring or encumbering the property while the case is ongoing. In essence, specific performance affects real estate contracts by ensuring that the exact terms of the agreement are enforced when monetary compensation is not sufficient. This reinforces the binding nature of contracts in real estate and protects the interests of all parties involved in transactions involving unique properties. Understanding this concept can significantly impact client management, sales strategies, and negotiation tactics in the real estate industry.